At a talk earlier this week, I was asked an interesting question. Specifically, how do you deal with hecklers? Now, hecklers are something that every speaker is likely to experience at some point during their career, especially when they get to the point of hosting open forum, Q&A, or workshop-based presentations. But while this is a frustrating experience, it is something that we need to learn to do well. And to that effect, we have 3 recommendations. 1, and this is the most frustrating of them, let them finish their point. Yes, I know, you have the answer right away. In the first 2 seconds of their question, you want to jump on that and respond. But this is a knee-jerk reaction that meets aggression with aggression and will only reflect poorly on your credibility as the speaker. So allow them the due course to finish their position as you would any other question. This allows you to remain in control of the presentation even as they take the floor. The moment you react aggressively to their question, you sink down to the level of the heckler. And in that moment, they always win. In fact, at the end of their question, allow 3 to 5 seconds before you respond. Most of the time, these questions that you're asked will be emotionally driven, either based on anger or frustration towards your idea or even towards you as the speaker. So you need to find a way to remove emotion from the equation. Allowing that 3 to 5 seconds of perceived contemplation on your part allows the emotions to ground out, allowing you to take back the driver's seat with your response. The second step is to speak slower than they were speaking. Throughout this process, you want to remain in control. Allowing them the time to finish their question is part of this, but then when you respond, you need to show that you are the knowledgeable party in this circumstance. Doing so means bringing forth informationally heavy content, and doing so in a slow, methodical fashion that again removes emotion from the equation and allows you to take the rest of your audience, because that's the more important part here, through a step-by-step approach to your response. While the answer to the question from the heckler may seem obvious to you, it might not be obvious to everyone in the room. So taking that approach shows respect to the entire audience, not just a one-on-one response to the heckler. Lastly, in the last few seconds of your response, move your eye contact from the person who asked the question to the rest of your audience. This is a non-verbal way of closing off that line of questioning and bringing things back to the rest of your audience. And the rest of your audience in aggregate is what matters here. By doing so, you switch gears, moving from the question that was asked before to what you see as more valuable questions from the rest of your audience.